اوكي. تيم
Sì,
ايروي
sì.
نانيس. طب انت فهمت اما شو ادفي بيتين شوبي لمي. شكرا انكم تكونوا معايا وكلكم يعني I'm sure you got the lesson. مستر ماجد كالمعتاد بيبعتها لنا. الموضوع على تير ونيفين. Topic about the use of tear and niven are commonly used as determiners to give us an idea of describing something or somebody we are talking about, to define is he part of a group or is a whole, or like we have got all and every. But let's first know or learn these four sayings when I start or when you go saluting or speaking to a group of people, and we say nofri tiru. Literally means hello. Not literally. nofri tiru يعني hello all. نوفري طبعا بنستخدمها بمعنى هلو كتير. نوفري تير. فخين صوب نيفين في كل مرة. في صوب نيفين كل مرة تير هيتس أبتدي تناغوس I shall say نوفري تير. And we'll explain تيرو because the whole lesson is about تير and about نيفين. As an alternative we can say نوفري. Again, for a group of people, nofri uon nive. On body, everybody, nofri uon nive. Another saying, when we want to say not at all or absolutely not, you can say emmon eeptirf. Emmon eeptirf. And then last, I want to somebody, or you are kind to that extent or to this degree. Enthok unait انطيخي. فطايخي هذه الدرجة يعني to that extent أو to this degree. It's a feminine word. طبعا you can say بايريتي للدرجة دي برضو أو بهذا الحال. But طايخي is a bit stronger to that extent or to this degree. انتك أنايت انطايخي. right. افني برامي ممكن تسأل واحدة تقول لها are you kind to this degree. How to say it.
انثو اونايت ايه طيخي.
Okay. Well, the sentence the same, but we changed enthok to entho because you are speaking to a lady. Now, if you want to speak to a group of people, are you kind to that degree? How to say it?
انثوتين اونايت ايه طيخي.
Right, you got the enthoten, but there is after enthoten. They are talking to group of people. يبقى بدل أونايت هتبقى إيه؟
أونايت.
أيوة أونايت. فأنثك أونايت انطيخي. أنثو أونايت انطيخي. أنثوتين أونايت انطيخي. Obviously, you can remove nait and put strong, put any adjective you want. هيكي غلبان يعني أنطق هيكي انطيخي. دي to use. Right, let's try to look to see the difference between all and every. They are determined. Yeah, sorry. You can use me and carry on the whole sentence, or more often than not, we just simply change the tune of the voice, as I just was reading it. أنثق أنايت انطيقي. يعني ده هتلاقي in the French في three alternatives to put the question, but in Arabic, the Egyptian Arabic, we say أنت شفوق للدرجة دي، أنت جدع، أنت. We don't have to say هل أنت. Me is not commonly used, but obviously it can be used as a question word. Okay. Any more questions? Right. All and every, all determining a noun in a group, in a total. All of you, all of us. While every is just like, again, it implies all, but as individuals in the all. In a complete group, every refers to each member of the complete group. Very subtle difference, even in English, as you can see, everybody, all people. For example, in Arabic, it might be even more difficult to see the difference between the two. In Arabic, we have got كل, we have got جميع. كل الناس, جميع الناس. They say كل, that's making sure for everybody. جميع, all, but maybe one is missing. I don't know explanation, but let's concentrate it in how it is done in English and in Coptic. So simply here, let's look at these two small sentences. This first one, if Nib Ahmus, you can read it for us.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry, are we still on page 1?
Yeah, can you say it in yellow? Yeah, ni.
ترك, ترين, or ترو.
لا انت وديت الجدول. لا ده above two lines. Two lines above.
Above two lines.
اللي هي in the yellow. Yeah.
رفتي is vone vena of e.
Yes.
Ni رفتي is ترو of e.
Right. Right. أخذت انت نيفين الثاني. Okay, we'll compare these two and then build up on later on. Okay, here, right. Nirefti is the teachers. And you know, the ni is the definite article for plural nouns. Ni refti is the teachers. What about them? Ni refti is tiro. Tiro is for all. Av e verb to come. Av e in the past, simple past, they came. Yes, av e. يبقى ني رفتي is tiro. Av e means the teachers all came. طبعا I'm twisting it, but as it is in translated literally. Ni refti is hero. Obviously, in English, all comes first. You see, all the teachers. In Coptic, as if it is the teachers all. So, again, in Coptic, you start with the noun and then tier comes according to the noun, whether a single, masculine, feminine, plural. Okay. Nirefti is tiro, and we'll say more about that. All came, of e, they came. Right, Marcos, if he is with us, and let's read the other part in yellow.
Geometry, I'm in a restaurant, but I'll try to say.
Oh, enjoy your meal, sorry.
Refti is vo, even of even.
Thank you. Here we have got every teacher. But again, a teacher came first. Like ni refti is votiro, we got refti is vo the noun first, and then came the defining word niven. Refti is vo niven, every teacher. And then it came like they came. In English, you say every teacher. You use the single, not the plural. The verb in the single. Here it is coming in the plural form of e. Every teacher came. So there are some similarities and there are some differences. One of the differences that with tiro, we use the definite article with the nouns, meaning the teachers all or all the teachers of E. In the second example, the noun refti is vo didn't take or doesn't take definite article. Exactly like English. You don't say that every the teacher. You say every teacher. You don't say every a teacher or every day, no. But in Coptic, you say refti is vo niven, and then the verb comes in the plural form, they came. Not he came. No. So although it is niven, every teacher, say in let's put it in the present tense to appear more. You say every teacher comes for a single. But in Coptic, we say every teacher of E came in a plural form. Every teacher came in plural. We'll say more and more about this, but this is just an introduction to highlight some of the main differences. So for the time being, the pattern is the same. With all, we use definite article, whether PT, me. With niven, we don't use any article. The end of the sentence of E in plural, which is okay. The teacher, all the teachers come, that's in plural. But with niven, in English, it comes the verb for the single, but in Coptic, we use still plural verb conjugated in the plural. Right. We'll concentrate now on tier, and we notice niven doesn't change whether the person is single, plural, whatever, doesn't matter. Niven is not conjugated, but tier with the double backslashes translates and come according to the person, the gender, the number, and so on. Okay, right. Let's choose Ustaz Medhat, Dr. Medhat. Conjugation. Let's read the first column.
Tiert, tiers, tierk, tiere, tieri, turf. Tiro,
okay, thank you. That's enough for this first column. So the first column, tiert, for me, all of me, tiert, all of you for single masculine person. Tiere or tiri for single feminine person I'm speaking to. But tiert, tierk, tire, how tiri. And then tirf, all of him. يعني I will طبعا all of them أو all of it يعني مثلا عاوز all the lesson مثلا ما بنقولش هم بنقول it. المشكلة إن ما فيش it في الكوبتك. فمثلا لما أقول بي أوش the lesson بي أوش تيرف because بي أوش lesson is single masculine. تمام. right. now أستاذ Mr. Magid, let's do the third column. Okay, next 13 أو تيرو. أيوة. and the last tiro. Okay. Now, if we look at tiro, it is for them, all of them. Okay, all of them. This is a typical normal pattern for us and for you in plural. Ideally, and that's what we normally, when we speak together, we just say tiren, all of us, tirten, all of you. However, to simplify matters, we can say that tiro, which is mainly for them, tiro, تيرون طاق قدسيك مثلا يتواب تيرو كل القدسين, that is talking about them, all of them. But tiro can also be used for us and for us لفوق and for you in plural. طبعا this makes life difficult, but if we took this simple pattern, we say tiert, tierk, tieri, tierf, tiers, tiren, like anon, tiren, Coptic, Laos, anon, tiren. فبتيجي tiren, you can use tiro instead, yes, and although it's a bit odd. And again, the same applies for you in plural. It's easier to say tirten, but it can come tiro to means you. That's why in the beginning we said nofri tiro. Although I'm speaking to you, I could have said nofri tirten. Just keep this in mind. But it is tiro is commonly used as well for you in the plural. So that's why I said nofri tiro. When you get used to it, you feel that this is good Coptic, though it is not good. Okay. All right. We'll take examples, many examples slowly. Because we are comparing the use of Neven and use of old. Okay. Nermin, you can read the first line that I put up. Sorry.
بيسيو تيرف نيرومي تيرو.
Thank you. So بيسيو ده a single masculine for the time. فبيسيو تيرف يبقى it took تيرف for the time means all the time. Quite easy. And along the same line, نيرومي تيرو يبقى all the men. أو الحقيقة in English you say all men. كل الرجالة أو كل الناس. رومي can be men and can be people يعني. فنيرومي تيرو. أوكي. دميانة تصوني لو معانا the next sentence.
أنون تيرين.
انشبام. أنون تيرين. يبقى أنون, you know, أنون mean we, that's a personal pronoun. Tiren us, yeah. Tears. If we go along the usual pattern, تيرين تيرتين تيرو. فأنون تيرين, can we say أنون تيرو? Yes.
Sí.
تصوني دميانا. سي we can say تيرو, بس أفضل طبعا هيبقى أنون تيرين. فبرضه تفضلي الجملة اللي بعدها.
أنون تيرين خا بكلاوس.
شبه. وطبعا دي اللي بتيجي في الايه، أنون تيرين خا بكلاوس في التسبيحة. بكلاوس يعني your people، صح؟ وخا يعني لها معاني كتير. has got many meanings. It implies who are your Laos. فأنون تيرين all of us خا بكلاوس. اوكي جود. كيرلس معانا؟
Yes.
اوكي ارياموت.
Volha Piklaus Tik.
Okay. Do you know where it comes in the Mass, Holy Mass?
Not sure.
Evolha Piklaus Tirf. نعمة بالغطاء إكليسية ضاي اللي هي إيه، أفتكر في صلاة الشكر in Thanksgiving prayer. شبه شكرا. شبه بتيجي as noun and as a verb. فايفل هاي يعني عن from. ايفل هاي بكلاوس hear from all your people. ولاوس is بلاوس single masculine noun. Okay. So far so good. Right. Now the next sentence is a bit difficult, as you can see, putting it in a square. And right now تصوني سلوى موجودة؟ تيكي؟ سلوى مش معنا النهاردة. Emmanuel دخل I've joined Emmanuel from Brazil. Okay, he wanted to be in. Right. Marcos, let's read this sentence.
I'm gonna go. I have to try. They are.
استنى، في اثنين دلوقتي. مين التصوني دي؟ سلوى. طيب ماركوس تاني عشان ما ندخفنش، معلش.
في لوكوزي سيرف قلت انه
اوكي. في حد تاني بيتكلم؟
تيوماتي.
Right. Okay, can you interpret or explain? في لوكوجي. Yes. سمعني ولا لا؟ الحس راح. Can you hear me?
سامعينك يا دكتور نبيل، سامعين.
Okay. No.
In a restaurant, so it might be difficult. He's in a restaurant.
Okay. Right. I'll explain it. Lukuji, we use it for money. يعني that's the usual use, but it has got, because الcoins والمال يعني في variations كتير. Generally, people speak say Lukuji for the money. P Lukuji the money. Tier all the money. All the money. مال what happened to it. هنا بقى اللي هي in the square of قلب امف. قلب يعني to steal. قلب امف steal it. امف is the direct object which is conjugated. قلب امف. طب مين اللي سرقه؟ who it doesn't tell us who stole the money. It says of قلب امف. of for they in the past. So literally it means they stole it of Kolpem. Who are they? We don't know. In Egyptian Arabic بنقول اتسرق أو هم سرقوا. هم سرقوا without defining who are هم. هم مين. This is what we call a passive sentence. A passive sentence doesn't tell exactly who is the actor, who is the subject, who did the thing. Just as I said in Arabic, هم سرقوا, or اتسرق, without saying who did it. In English, you can see the passive sentence has been stolen. So I'm told the money has been stolen. It didn't say who stole it. The difference between a passive sentence and an active sentence. Most of the time, the passive sentence in Coptic brings the conjugation of them without saying who are they, or who they are. ففي لكوجي ترف all the money of Kolpem. Okay, clear or not very clear? We'll take another example about the same kind of passive and active, but here you can see Lukuji, the money.
Is there another way to use the voice, or is it just using they? Are you saying like they is the most common way to say the passive voice, or is it the only way?
Well, of course, you can use S or F in the what we call it as impersonal, but in that setting, it's usually they. Of course, it is said, it is done, it is commonly in Coptic we use, but S comes also sometimes F as it. Again, which without defining what it is. It is raining, it is cold, it is difficult. في impersonal ways, but we don't put it under the category of active and passive voices of verbs. طبعا it differs from يعني مثلا how they say it is said. Say Goss J كذا أو في various ways around it, but the common is in this setting like they. Thank you for the question. طيب مينا معانا بقالك فترة. Have you been with us for a while or you are new?
This is my first time. But yeah.
Are you following the lesson?
Yeah, I'm following the lesson on my iPad.
I'm just saying, you understand? You understand? Have you studied Coptic before?
Yeah, I studied Coptic casually from just picking it up from church and just comparing translations and whatnot. I took the little exam on the website Coptic for All, and I just kept going through the levels, and I found myself at level 5.
Okay. Anyway, we'll ask you to try this if you can. Okay. If not, I can help you.
Nimelos?
Yeah.
Nimelos tiro aftooti fin oma in oot.
And Shipem, that's very good. Okay, right. Okay. Melos is, as you can tell, it's a Greek word for a member. It could be a member, an organ in the body, or as we say in Arabic, عضو, ممكن member of the body. Famelos, we don't have a member in Egyptian Coptic. So we use Melos, Nimelos. Okay, Mina, Nimelos what?
Tiro.
Here. So we're talking about them, all the members. Nimelos Tiro. Again, with Tiro and Terf and so on, you have noticed that we use a definite article with the noun. Pilokoji, Nimelos, and so forth. So one of the features of using Tir that the noun that comes with it has got a definite article, he, T, or ni. The Tiro, again, it changes according to the noun that we are dealing with. So Nimelos for them, Tiro. So it took Tiro. Av Suuti. Av Suuti, they gathered in the past tense of Tani, because Nimelos is in plural form. Av Suuti, Khen Uma and Uwut. Ma Uma a place, Uwut Wahad in one place, yeah. Okay. All right. الجملة اللي بعدها تعطوني سلوى إذا كانت معانا تاني. اوكي. طيب انت فاسمه ايرون تيرين ده في بورون تتي هيرين موينان انت فاسمه ايرون تيرين انت فتوفو لكي يطهر انت in order that literally this is we call it a subjunctive form of the subjunctive tense which equals in so that or in order to. So in order to esmo Aaron to bless us, Tirein, okay, right. سوري الأخ أنا شايف صورتك اللي هي اللي سألت السؤال الأخير على المبني للمجهول. أشبه بكرام. سوري
أنا
عماد. أوكي رايت. أنا أصلا عندي لستة كبيرة فشوية شوية I learn who is who. أستاذ مهندس بروفيسور دكتور whatever. Please, my apologies, I don't know. فتفضل عماد نقرأ الجملة دهية و نسيب. Yep, please go on.
Of Igfolk, Tirk, Chen Ifnovi. If Igfo Emmok, Tirk, Chen Ifnovi.
Okay.
F go Emmok, F Igfo Emmok.
Okay. Of Igfok means what?
You were born?
You're born, yes. Ekfu to it comes also like produce you, or give birth to you or whatever. I don't know how to translate it. Ekfu, Ekfunan, Emmanuel, Lana. In Arabic, they translate it to give birth to. Walad, Waladti, Walad. But here it say of they in the past. Am I right? Of they in the past. Ekfo, Ekfok, or Ekfo Emmok. It's one and the same. That give birth to you. Here, Tir, Kollak, as a whole. Yani you were born, in translation, you were born whole. In sin, in English, but in Coptic, in the sin. Literally translating it. So that's the Jews were talking sort of further.
Just real quick, would you say of Egfo Emmok or just Egfo Emmok Tirk? Or is it Av Egfo Emmok Tirk Khanif Novi?
It has nothing to do with the Turk, whether you use avec fok or avec fo emmok.
Oh, you did. So I just was wondering if you have to use Av Egfo. Okay, so it's Av Egfo Emmok.
Yes, avec fo emmok. طبعا يعني most of the time, the forms of the verbs, the pronominal, the incomplete or constructive. There are various forms, but ekfo comes pronominal. It took the object pronoun after. Ekfo, instead of ekfo emmok, but ekfok. Doesn't matter. As you see with the lady, the Virgin Mary, as ekfonan, in Emmanuel, يعني ولدت لنا أو brought to us Emmanuel. تيرك أنت كلك على بعضك كده, all of you, في الخطية in Fnovi. And here again, because I put it in this square, it is a passive voice. It's ولدت. They translate it in Arabic ولدت. In English, were born, without defining the subject, without ما يبينهم الفاعل. This is again a passive structure which comes in Coptic. But so far so good. Yeah, go on.
Sorry, but like Av is they, right? Like we said, and that's the passive use right there. Is another way to use passive es egfo, or no? Is that wrong?
No, the avec, like what we said, av kol emmok, whether av egfo emmok, it's the same, but av whatever with, it is for the passive form. It is wuletta. You was born. You were born.
Is es egfok also passive, or is that not passive?
It cannot be used in this. Again, you are repeating the same question. When somebody said eaten, given, usually we use whether say or sena, or the verb in whatever tense to express them, they. This is the common way of writing a sentence in a passive form. Exactly like ancient Egyptian, بيقولوا بيتكلموا بيعملوا كوبري في الهنا بيعملوا. مين هم بيعملوا؟ سي. وعملوا كوبري هنا وهكذا يعني.
Okay. Thank you. The hymn.
Okay, pleasure. Right. Few words about Niven. Niven is everyone, everybody, every time. فهنا يعني as we mentioned in the very beginning, the noun with the Niven, every, comes without a definite or indefinite article. Like in English, exactly, you say every boy. You don't say every the boy or every a boy, just every boy. In Coptic, alu niven. The difference here from English that niven of every comes after the noun. Alu niven. Every boy. And the alu came in the single form. The plural of alu is any help? Alu uwi. Alu uwi. But here we use with niven the noun in single. The same about eshimi niven. Eshimi niven, every woman. Okay, again, like the English, woman, not women. حد عارف البلورال of اسهمي؟
يومي.
يومي. Very good. يومي. Here we use single and we don't use a definite or indefinite article. So ألو نيفين اسهمي نيفين. وفي البرايرز نشكرك على كل حال. We thank you in every condition according to every condition. وتنشبهم وتنطط باتا حسب according hope نيفين أو خين hope نيفين in every matter, in every setting, in everything. باتا hope نيفين. So that's first. The niven comes after the noun. That's not a problem. The noun with niven doesn't take a definite or indefinite article. And the verb that comes with the niven, the verbs that follow, everybody does what eats or speaking or whatever. Yeah. Everybody, Malo, they bless you. In English, everybody blesses you. Sing. But in Coptic, as if you are saying everybody, then the verb comes in the plural form. They bless you. You got the idea? You would have expected von niven F اسمه إيرو F أو S لو هي. إنما مع niven the verb comes in plural form. We'll take another example. مثلا هنا von niven se saji. Everyone, they speak, not he speaks. So again, using the verb in the plural form. One event, say. One event, اسمه ركنان في أوينهم. One event, say. اسمه إيرك أو say saji. This is something also to notice. Niven, it comes after the noun. Romi niven, one niven, sop niven, every time, sop niven. بعدين حاجة تانية, the verb that follows comes in the plural form. The noun itself, when we say Romi niven or Hope niven or غيره, the noun doesn't take a definite or indefinite article. Normally we say, as we said in the beginning, we said Eshimi niven. We said Romi Alu niven. So this, the noun itself remains like in English in single form. Remember, Alu niven, every boy, not Alu owi. Alu. Eshimi niven, every woman, not in the plural. Although the verb that follows comes in the plural. One exception is ma. Ma, the plural of ma, mai. You hear in the church name Evil ha by ma as a makan. Like with niven, then my niven. It must be something odd to make life difficult. So مفروض إن هو ما نيفين, ألو نيفين, أسهمي نيفين in the single. For ma, and instead of using it ma nivin, they use my nivin. And don't ask me why. But it makes things are difficult. I hope I don't want to go anymore, but hope that I've got an idea about the use of tier, and the use of nivin. Any question? I've got 5 minutes for questions. Okay. Right. المرة الجاية إن شاء الله يعني حسب ترتيبنا and see how it goes. That should Tasoni third. طبعا النهارده busy. I don't think she has been with us. But next we'll be in touch with her. She should give a lesson, and we'll try to the alternative weeks and see how it goes. بالنسبة للlessons طبعا again I'm grateful to Ifnib Magid for his work. He asked about the talk introduction that I gave when I came back from Egypt and spoke it in Coptic and sent translation. So he wanted to send the lesson, to send it to you. And then I started to analyze it, find words and so on. So I think it's worth considering to give it as a lesson because there is so much in it and can help in making conversation. Is that all right with you, Mr. Magid? Mr. Magid?
Sure يا دكتور طبعا يعني.
يعني لو حبيته. وبعد كده كان في ماركوس أو كيرلس I cannot remember me. He wanted relative pronouns اللي هي A و A و AT. كيرلس باين yeah. I'll make a lesson on this as well because it is important. Go back to other lessons already prepared. Generally, did you find this lesson useful? You said you don't.
Sure.
يس دكتور نبيل لأن بيبقى في فرق بين النيفين والتيرو. So thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Very good.
شكرا دكتور أكيد.
كوني ايفل سوري
بقول تشبههم. شكرا دكتور.
امون ايه دي دميانا سي طيب
تشبههم.
ده الدكتور مدحت هي أنا بديت أحفظه كويس. فأخذت فكرة في السكة على الأكتف والباسيف اللي هو المبني للمعلوم والمبني للمجهول وبس. في حاجات كتيرة طبعا more to it. We cannot go deeper than that, but if you look at the dictionary or the grammar books, and you can see more about any of the lessons that we look at. Right.
Doctor, with just one question, with Niven, we put the possessive pronouns as well, or we don't put it as well? Same like definite article and indefinite article.
Talking about possessive articles. لا ليه بقى تسجد يعني عاوز تقول مثلا جوم نيفين مثلا كل كتاب
ناجوم نيفين ولا
لا ما دي ما تعرفش لا you cannot say جوم نيفين جوم با نيفين أو إهريري أو أي حاجة. There is another way of saying it. We say جوم نيفين NT بتاعي exactly ده كان كده جوم نيفين NT مثلا نانيف أو نانيس whatever جوم نيفين NT ممكن تقول ني ألقوي لا ما تجيش برضه ألقوي نيفين NT يعني كل ولد NT وتيجي NT انطاق انطاف انطاس يعني زي literally the boy who is his أو the book which belongs to her. So that's the way, but not the possessive article now.
So in general, with Niven, no articles comes to the noun.
No article.
At all. Not only definite and indefinite. Any article. Yeah.
Not possessive articles, yes, either. إنما زي ما أقول لك يعني في there are so many ways to say my, like in English, the book which is mine. Can say that. Every book which is mine. book Niven أو بتاع which AT&T بتاعي. ده في دروس كتير على possession and the various ways of saying it. طبعا ال straight forward اللي هي زي my ويور وhis وours is باتانا بيك تاني بيفني وهكذا. ده الcommon. My book, your book, his garden and so on. But okay, did I manage to explain it? Or? يعني بص حتى نيئة قوات انطاق القديسين بتوعك تسمعها في الكنيسة. نيئة قوات تيرو كل القديسين نيئة قوات تيرو انطاق بتوعك. Okay. Any more questions? Thank you ever so much. نانيس ونشوف التصوني هتكون ايه ولو قدرت اكون معاها برضه هبقى اشوف الظروف شكلها ايه. اوكي. وجاي تيرو ايوه. يعني شوفوا اللقط ازاي يعني بتدي
اوجاي
نعم.
اوجاي تيرو ولا اوجاي نوتين يا دكتور؟
لا حبيت اقول اوجاي نوتين هقول اوجاي نوتين كده it sounds that's اوجاي يعني سلام نوتين لك حلو او اوبريني نوتين. لما بقول يعني اوجاي لكم كلكم يعني ممكن اوجاي تيرو بدل ما المفروض نقول اوجاي تيرتين انما كنوع من ال يعني مش عاوز اقول شو اوف يعني البلاغه what is بلاغه in English.
literally
sorry
literally yeah
literally يعني literally makes sound nice اوجاي تيرو نوفري تيرو but if you said نوفري تيرتين that's fine good.
We want to know the spoken language, not the, you know. Tiro is used. We use tiro, yeah.
Order in the language will be يعني تيرتين تير زي ما هو يعني will ignore tiro for the us and for you and the plural. يعني I don't think we'll do that, but we are trying to steer in between two odds, but as much as like in English and so on, usually we use one form of the language. Okay, طيب تعبتكم ونوفي إيجور وشابيسيو إثنيو شابيسيو حتى الوقت شابيسيو إثنيو الآتي يعني the coming time. Okay. Bye.